Hi friends, welcome back. So today we are back with a movie reaction and I am watching Arrival. I know this is going to be sci-fi. I am seeing a general trend with the type of movies and shows that you all recommend, and so this time I came prepared. I did not put any eyelashes on. I have my waterproof eyeliner on. It is my El Cheapo eyeliner, which has been working so far. I will not make the same mistake that I was making in my Squid Game reactions initially, where I was having raccoon eyes. Box of tissue on deck just in case. You're not gonna catch me slipping this time. This was recommended by a lot of you after watching Interstellar, and in case you are seeing this video first, I will leave the card here for Interstellar if you ever want to watch it, or you can, go through the videos in my channels. I'm a little bit nervous just because I don't know if I'm going to be crying today or not. Full-length reactions will be available, linked below. You do not have to be a Patreon member to view full-length reactions, although early access may be restricted to Patreon members. And I also want to say a quick thank you to my current patrons. You guys have been giving me great recommendations, lots of background info, but everyone watching and subscribing also have been giving me lots of information as well, so I do appreciate everything. There is a Discord, the link is below. Join our community, come talk, it's a very safe space. Anyway, let's start the reaction. Ooh, this is cheery. I feel like I don't need to worry much. When movies start out like, dun, I'm like, oh snap. I take that back.
Memory is a strange thing. It doesn't work like I thought it did.
Okay.
So bound by time.
Is this going to be another time movie? Baby! Wait. Oh, okay. I got a little worried there.
These are my tickle guns and I'm gonna get you.
I'm getting worried. The way Baby was like still in the beginning, I don't know if they meant to imply something that I'm afraid might come up. I love you too. Oh, those are the teenager, preteen years for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Dang it. Already. What the heck? Oh, I hate this.
Days that define the story.
30 seconds in.
You're talking about Portuguese?
Okay, you're a linguist. Silence your phones.
Dr. Banks, can you turn the TV to a news channel?
Apparently touched down 40 minutes ago just north of I-94.
Oh. What happened to Dad?
Mom, I'm fine.
Not her
Okay,
dad,
I'll call
but
you
her
later.
baby's dad.
Bye.
There are 12 unidentified objects
Same.
spread across the globe. There is no...
Alright, are people gonna start looting and stuff? Yeah, I don't think anyone's thinking about school right now.
I'm Colonel G.T. Weber. 2 years ago, you did some Farsi translations for Army intelligence.
Oh, is she like super like good with... Oh snap, they're recruiting her?
Everyone's list when it comes to translations.
Are there like inscriptions or something, or... Oh, is there speech? Where do you even start?
Now you heard it.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's what I got from it.
How would you approach translating this?
For real. I am curious.
It's impossible to translate from an audio file. I
Right,
need
you
to
just...
be there to interact with them.
Communication is more than just...
If I leave here, your chance is gone.
You needed her. She doesn't need you. She's in her own bubble with some wine and views.
Russia and China joint talks at the United Nations.
This breaks my heart to see her like, oh no, what is going on? Oh, God.
Back to bags.
Language is the foundation of civilization. It's the glue that holds the people together.
It's quite a greeting.
Yeah, well, we wrote it. It's great, even if it's wrong. cornerstone of civilization isn't language, it's science.
Ian is a theoretical physicist from Los Alamos.
That's what they
Well,
call it.
without language, how are you going to communicate and work together to make this work? That's pretty epic. Yeah, how would you communicate? Like, let's just say we go into another world. How would you let them know we're cool peeps? Don't hurt us. Because what if you do this? You know, don't hurt us. But there, that means something else.
Have you found a scientific explanation?
Ooh, another thing with gravity.
So you're saying they could suffocate us if they wanted?
So they are letting them in and accommodating them. Is there something they
We can
want?
tell what they're saying when they respond to hello. So,
How do they look? Okay, so what would a super advanced civilization want with us? Like, do they need our resources? If they do, they seem to be nice enough to want to ask for it then, if like they're not attacking us and just taking it. We on our own? What? But then, like, so if they're coming down from their ship, right? They can walk like halfway, and then the remaining half. Well, I guess, is that why they can't get out? I'll be sweating bullets in there. I hope they can grow to be like good partners. Well, I mean, that's awesome that they have like computers to help them analyze the sound to break down, because it don't sound like nothing to me. But I'm sure, yeah, you can see like patterns there.
They might have some sort of written language or basis for visual communication.
Okay, so we're going straight with written communication for sure. I thought they were going to do like fiction, like picture, like hieroglyphics almost to kind of like communicate, but
I'm human.
you, where are you going? Are you also going for a visual aid? Maybe they're looking for their whiteboard. Do they have whiteboards? Why is that bird? Is something going to happen to the bird? Is the bird there as like a way to know if something changes in the room, like if it stops chirping? Oh, it's like a squid. So is that their alphabet? But they like Spidey'd it out and it's changing.
thanks. Is this really the right approach? I have to explain to a room full of men whose first and last question is
Yeah,
how
I
can
get
this
it.
be used against us?
I get
So
it.
you're gonna have to give me more than that.
Captain James Cook's ship ran aground off the coast of Australia, and he asked what they were, and the Aborigines said kangaroo. It wasn't until later that they learned that kangaroo means I don't understand. So
Yeah.
Submit your
Is that
vocabulary
real?
before the next session. And
That's
remember what happened
funny.
to the Aborigines. A more advanced race nearly wiped them out.
it's not true.
Okay.
But it proves my
Figured
point.
it might, like, that's going with the context that they will behave like the colonizers we have here would, and that's not necessarily true.
They can't seem to follow our algebra, but complex behaviors, that clicks.
Maybe because our algebra is not advanced enough. They're like, yeah, still.
These are all grade school words. Eat, walk.
Well, what do you want them to learn? Anti-disestablishmentarianism? Like,
First, we need to make sure that they understand what a question is. We need to clarify the difference between a specific you and a collective you. And purpose
Right.
requires an understanding of intent.
15 minutes. I get his position. The people who have power, they're afraid. There's so much going on in the world, like all the looting. They want to keep it under control. They want results now. Whereas he understands her view of needing to get it right, needing to establish trust, needing to establish some sort of common like foundation.
Is that a new symbol? I can't tell.
I don't know.
For real. Wow. I mean, the bird's okay,
They need to see me.
but they're gonna have to scrub her down. Don't want to be rude, but yeah, we can definitely use some creams. Wow. Are they gonna? Whoa, okay, I said they need creams, but that looks slimy. I mean, they don't seem to be a threat.
Ian, you want to introduce yourself?
All right. Team player. Today's the day. I want to see what the new symbol looks like. Not that I could even tell the difference. Okay, so we got identifier. Like, yeah. Can they say it too so we can figure out what the woo, how that correlates to the squiggles? I don't know what I'm doing. I need to stick to my day job. Are they gonna get in trouble? Are they gonna be isolated? How are you gonna work with the rest of the team? Are you gonna throw up? Are they gonna have to like sanitize and throw up? I'll stop. I'm sorry. Is that her daughter? What was that?
No, there's no signs of radiation poisoning yet.
I can't believe I'm looking at this. Guys, I think I'm growing up.
Just calm down.
Right, at least we get to see what's going on, but if you have zero context and everyone's making their own theories online and all those weird stuff spreading, I'm sure. Is there something in that will help her figure out? Wait, I'm trying to figure out what the significance of these, like, clips are.
Unlike all written human languages, their writing is semisiographic. Perhaps they view our form of writing as a wasted opportunity. We have our friends in Pakistan to thank for their study of how heptapods write, because unlike
Teamwork.
speech, a logogram is free of time.
There goes the time again.
Their written language has no forward or backward direction. Is this how they think? Heptapod can write a complex sentence in 2 seconds, effortlessly. It's taken us a month to make the simplest reply.
But as the world crumbles around them, are the people in power willing to wait another month?
You approach language like a mathematician. You know that, right?
I will.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? I was literally thinking that.
I watch you steer us around these communication traps that I didn't even know existed. I guess that's why I'm single.
Trust me, you can.
So I guess things didn't work out.
Everything that happens in there comes down to the two of us.
And that's what I was saying in the beginning. Communication that's important, but you need to actually like have that. I can't put it into words. Maybe if I could like.
The first photograph of the aliens goes viral.
Who released it?
We could be facing a full-scale invasion, and our president is just willing to sit back.
That's gonna put more pressure on.
To give them a show of force. I'm talking about a shock.
We will be crushed.
It's like the Earth is a planet.
Is she thinking back to like how she?
And who are those two people?
Bird.
That's you and Dad.
All right.
I'm wondering how this is all gonna. Because I'm guessing there's gonna be like a eureka moment. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, oh my God! It's like it's instant.
You know, I was doing some reading. If you immerse yourself into a foreign language, that you can actually rewire your brain.
Interesting.
The language you speak determines how you think, and
It affects how.
I could see that.
Are you dreaming in their language?
I don't think that makes me unfit to do this job.
Are they trying to communicate with her, like even outside of there? But going back to that, like definitely the way I act and think is differently when I think in Japanese versus English. Not think, but like the way.
He's saying that each of the 12 is offering advanced technology. Colonel, those are all tile sets in mahjong. Well, let's say that I taught them chess instead of English. Every idea expressed through opposition, victory, defeat. You see, all I ever gave you was a hammer.
Everything's a nail.
If everyone else was kind of on the same, it wouldn't force you into this situation. Wow. I hope it comes across properly.
What does it
I
say?
need a translation.
Offer weapon.
But you saw what they wrote.
Using a word they don't fully understand. We don't know if they understand the difference between a weapon and
Right.
Consider the idea that our visitors are prodding us to fight among ourselves.
There's no evidence of that.
Sure there is. Let's grab a history book.
That's our history, though. I mean, it kind of goes in line with what the Chinese were saying about new technology. And they said technology, right? They wanted to give new technology.
China and Russia are off the grid. They aren't speaking to anyone. We have orders to do the same.
Wait, these are our allies.
Colonel, you can't.
We need to be talking to each other.
You want to talk to them? Find out what this means.
I hate it so much.
This is the alien message said to have provoked the Chinese government.
Okay, let me try to think back to what we have been provided with so far. The language you speak determines how you think. I don't trust him at all. Was he the one leaking the pictures? Why?
No. Dr. Banks, you can't go in there.
Just need to ask one question.
Dr. Banks, we just need 5 minutes. Don't sweat it. Marks, let him go.
Wow. So they just chilling in there? They don't have no other entertainment or nothing?
The escort units are not responding, sir.
Why not? Said security.
Did they go rogue?
Are you offering us something?
I am nervous now. Please, in 3 minutes, I hope they can figure something. Visitors? Friends? Technology.
Now.
Show me the money. He said, come hither. Or is he saying, look? Is he warning her? Do they know? But they're not doing anything because the glass is like super secure. Oh no, is that the, are they trying to give her something through? Maybe it's not like a physical thing. Maybe it's, so she can, is that going to be like the ability for you to be able to communicate without, like how we do in order and time, like it's giving her the ability to, but so why does it keep flashing back for her? Is that part of, because you need to, it's all one, like past, present, future? Would she be able to figure out, see, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm probably having another clown moment here. Holy crap. So that's what they wanted to give them. Is that like all of knowledge? Is that their gift? Knowledge of everything from everywhere? This is not enough time. Oh, they're trying to get their attention. Oh no. Oh no, are they? They saved him! Are they okay? I don't know if they knew and they still try to help her, or if they knew they would be safe either way, but, and are they going to, are there consequences for, I don't know his name. I'm so mad. Please tell me that they're okay and this isn't going to cause any issues with the other, oh my god.
We need to go back in and we need to explain to them this wasn't our fault.
We have orders to prepare for retaliation.
Don't go. They tried to give you some sort of information. You attacked us, so we're mad at you and we're gone. Well, I don't know if they're mad. Maybe they're above. Maybe they're above all emotion. But going back to what I was saying before, they know past, present, future. If they don't think in time, like if all of that is just the same, then they would have known of this outcome. I don't know. This is hurting my brain. I still feel like there was something, maybe in her dreams, there's something that they're trying to... Okay, so what is the significance of her daughter?
Where we make a deal and we both get something out of it.
Win-win situation?
Like a win-win. You want science, call your father.
Her daddy was a scientist? But she has a type. Not to say that she's gonna end up with him, because this is me. Just shipping people without their consent.
This is one of 12. We are part of a larger whole.
Or we're lying
It looked like it was dropping quick. Oh my god.
and there's no way for us to reach them.
What are you seeing?
It's right above us.
She is communicating with them. She saw that. Maybe they projected that to her head, and they're projecting those memories of the past to her also to somehow give her some way to connect at all, or she's able to think like they think. Like they live in that like smoky, foggy world. They're like letting her in. Are they okay then? Let's just say like my crazy theory about like past, present, future is like a thing. How do you live knowing, like, is that why they don't do anything? Because it's like I already know it all. Like, what's the fun in watching TV if you already know it? Well, no, I watch the same shows over and over. That's not true. Are you gonna like...
Worth of it.
They're communicating right now without the graphics, though. Is he saying, like, I gave it to you? We gave you the information? What? Oh.
How can you know the future?
Wait, was I right? Or is he showing this to her?
Who is this child?
What? This opens. So that all of that we saw was her in the future. Daddy is a scientist. Is it the physicist? But then she doesn't make it. Is that something that can be changed? Said mommy and daddy talk to animals, so the aliens? I don't understand. When she said, who is this child? I'm like, what do you mean? That's your baby. So all this time she was...
You didn't leave me like Daddy did?
I told him something that he wasn't ready to hear. And he said I made the wrong choice. It has to do with a really rare disease, and it's unstoppable.
What's my name, Hannah?
It is a palindrome. It reads the same forward and backward.
Hey.
God. How did I know you guys are gonna get me? She's like, I've done that in the future, so now I'm... use the weapon. She's teaching it. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Right, you were communicating with them in there.
The weapon is their language. They gave it all to us. Do you understand what that means? You begin to perceive time the way that they do. So you can see what's to come. Time, it isn't the same for them. It's non-linear.
Right, so this in the future, they get past this. How do you get past it?
The only reason why I'm here is to meet you in person. You did something remarkable.
Yeah.
You changed my mind. All because you reached out to me on my private number.
Okay, so she can tap, yeah.
Your private number.
Now you know. I believe it was
Oh, wow. Okay. This movie's awesome. I get it. I get why you all recommended this movie. Get a phone, find a phone. Man, that's a horrible but awesome gift to have. Like,
You told me my wife's dying words.
I wonder how her accent is. If anyone speaks Chinese, please comment below. You're saving the world and the heptapods in 3,000 years in the future.
China has called an emergency press conference.
Alright, so I'm guessing it must have been important for the world to be united in order to be able to save them 3,000 years down the road. I am so sad about that alien.
This is where your story begins.
You're right.
Despite knowing the journey and where it leads, I embrace it. And I welcome every moment of it.
So I wonder if she doesn't say anything to her husband this time because she knows that's what, or does not, but does she has to say it because it will change the future and she shouldn't? I don't know. Oh God.
Yeah. If you could see your whole life from start to finish, would you change things?
Right.
Maybe I'd say what I feel more often. You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them.
It was meeting you?
It was meeting you.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so bittersweet. And also on his end, like, you know she knows. Do you ask? Because she's already felt it. Oh. So, as expected, this was another boohoo movie. It was a beautiful story. It was so bittersweet. Like, to know the joy of, to know the love that you have, to know your child that you will have, and to know that the pain that will come and the tragic way things will end, but to still, you know, like you said, to embrace it, because you'll never want to not, you know, once you know you're a child, there's never a future you could ever imagine without your child. I'm sorry, I can't even get my thoughts into words. I am so with movies like this, probably not going to be able to do too much of like a conclusion or afterthought, like breakdown of everything that happened. I mean, there's so much that happened in 2 hours. I just can't believe that I actually kind of caught on to what they were saying about time, because I feel like all of my reactions, I'm just like making horrible like predictions that never come true, and I look like a total idiot towards the end. But I was right. I cried in the end. Like, I knew, I had a feeling that you guys recommend awesome movies and awesome shows, but there seems to be a theme of tears in all of these shows and movies. So that was so amazing. And just how it all tied back in together, like in that circle, it makes sense why they communicate in a circle. Like, it's all connected, it's not linear. There's just so much to like the story part of like the love story between her, the scientist, and her daughter, and all of that. The time aspect of language and how that changes how you like, all of that was so mind-blowing. I don't know, I kind of want to see like a part 2 of Arrival to see how they help the how they help the aliens in the future in 3,000 years, like what events will need to line up to lead to them saving the heptapods, and like and how they do it. Like, I kind of want to get that. Such a beautiful story. I'm going to stop right here though, just because I don't know how much time I have storage wise and everything. And then also I just feel like I need to go and have a warm cup of coffee to decompress again, or maybe even like a glass of happy juice, much like she did. I thought they were giving her like all the knowledge of time and everything, like in time, and if that was the case, maybe she could have figured out a way for them to advance technology to be able to save her, but it seems like that was not a part of it, and it is just so depressing. I'm just gonna go downstairs. But yeah, I probably should have ended that video when I initially said I would. My camera has just shut off. It got too hot. So I'm going to stop this right here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for recommending such an awesome, amazing movie. I'm going to be watching, I think it was called like The Green Mile or something like that next. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you're having a great day. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.